Jeff, we're here. Ham Radio Outlet, Anaheim.
How you doing, Julian?
Good to see you. W5ABQ. It's on your... Thank
right
you.
There.
You finally did that.
N3JF right here. Where have you been? You've been on the circuit.
I've been here.
Oh, you have?
Yeah. Went to Dayton.
Yeah?
Dayton was fun.
I haven't seen you in a
Went
while.
to 12-volt power.
Yes.
Facility.
What a great video that was.
Well, thank you so much.
With,
here's your money.
Kevin and Mick and the Comet crew.
Yep.
Daiwa 12-volt power.
Absolutely amazing place.
NCG.
NCG.
Yep.
Yep.
All right.
So I guess we're talking LDG today.
We are. Here we are. Oh, by the way, happy 4th of July.
Oh, yeah, I'm wearing red.
Red and blue here today.
Yeah,
so
there we go.
There we go. We got a great lineup today, great lineup of products with LDG. A lot of our customers are very familiar, very respectable company, great vendor. And the products we're going to talk about today, I want to just mention briefly too, is that they all come with 2-year warranty.
Ooh, very good.
And in addition to that, the warranty on LDG products is transferable.
Oh, so if I buy it and then sell it to you?
That's right, as long as you have the receipt.
Oh, very cool.
As long as you have the receipt, and it's non-prorated, so it's a really great return and warranty product. They will even pay for the return shipping on warranty, items that are under warranty. So, good deal. I don't always use auto-tuners, but when I do, it's LDG.
Yes, sir. Well, I do. I always use LDG tuners.
Yes, I knew you did.
When I go out portable,
yep.
I have my tuner as well.
Yep.
I can't speak. I have my tuner there as well.
Yeah. They've been a company now in business 25 years. Really been proven to be solid and stable and great products and really well liked. So today we want to do a brief overview of all the auto tuners and a few other accessories that go with those. So are you ready to get started?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. We're going to start over here with the, let you hold the old.
Okay.
This is the Z817, part of the zero power, virtually zero power, that uses only microwatts of DC power in standby. So it makes it very ideal for portable or mobile use, especially if you're out hiking, backpacking, portable ops, POTA, SOTA, summits on the air, parks on the air. This tuner will go from 0.1 watt all the way to 20 watts. And that's sideband and CW. And then on digital, 5 watts. So definitely QRP. It operates on 4 AA batteries. And many of our viewers and operators will recognize the number 817 being matched up and paired up with the Yaesu FT817 and also the FT818, those QRP rigs. This little tuner probably gets the award for the most adorable. It's really well liked. I don't even think it weighs barely, not even a pound. Not even a pound.
It's nothing. Yeah.
So, comes with a 3-foot cat cable and ready to go. And this thing will cover 160 to 6 meters, and punches a little. It's got some great memory as well, 200 memories, and so that's a Z817. All righty?
Awesome.
And we have the Z100.
Down one?
Yep, there we go. And of course, these tuners they feature what LDG is known for, and that's matching a 10-to-1 mismatch. Okay, so this is good for dipoles, verticals, you name it. It's going to go up to 125 watts and 30 watts digital. Now this specific model comes with a boatload or a package of cables.
What do we have in
That's
here?
included. Well, this is the, it's going to include the IC100, the 105, 108, 109 cable, the 115, and this will cover things for like the ICOM AH3 and the AH4 auto tuners. It's compatible with the Yaesu 857, the 897, the 450, the FTDX 1200, even the FTDX 10, the 101, and the 3000. Also some Kenwood products, the Alinco SR8T and the SR9 transceivers. It's compatible, and so in other words, this is one tuner for multi-use, multi-radios. That's why they include all these cables. And like many of the tuners, this dude will tune 0 to 6 seconds. 0 to 6 seconds, and it's tuned. And if it's on memory, it'll tune in like 0.1. Yeah, it's basically instantaneous. That's true. So there you go. Weighs about 1.5 pounds, and its capacity is 2,000 memories. Okay, that brings us over here to the Z100 Plus. Small, low-cost auto-tuner, 125 watts on sideband, 30 watts on digital, 2,000 memories, covers 160 meters all the way up to 6 meters. And of course, it's got your SO239 connection for dipoles, verticals, beams, G5RVs, off-center fed, dipole. And we do have 2 versions of this, the regular Z100 Plus, and then we have an HRO exclusive. You want to tell us about that, Julian?
Yeah, the HRO exclusive is the 705 version.
Yep.
So it comes with a little packet of extras that work specifically for the 705. And we're the only company, HRO, that supplies everything you need to perfectly tune up your LDG tuner and your antenna with all these accessories. And there's actually a video I did a long time ago.
Yeah.
And I'll try and put a link in the description to that video, which shows that in action.
Okay.
So yeah,
fantastic.
Nice, neat little.
It includes the DC cable, the 6-foot DC cable. Next, we'll move on to the Z11 Pro 2.
And this is my baby.
This is your baby. And 125 watts in sideband, 30 watts digital, 2,000 memories. It also includes the DC cable. And it can operate on, is it 8 AA batteries?
Yes. And they're internal, and it comes in a tray that's already attached and soldered on.
Got a holder, yeah. And only weighs 1.5 pounds. It's 7 inches by 5 and only 1.5 inches tall. So,
and this
easy to take with you.
Yeah, this one works the same as all of those, except you can also change, because basically they tune to about 1.5 to 1.
Yeah.
So if you know that your antenna is a little better than that, this will stop at 1.5 to 1. So what you can do is you can add and subtract inductance and capacitance from the front button.
Nice.
And tune your antenna that way. And also, if you don't want the antenna tuner inline, you can switch it into bypass mode, and you're going straight to your antenna.
Yep. Fantastic.
Yeah. Very cool system.
It only requires 0.1 watt to actually tune. So again, another device that's very compatible with QRP operations.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing.
Just remember, with most of these, digital, you're limited to about 30 watts. So don't do what I do and put 100 watts of FT8 through there by mistake.
Did you let them smoke out?
I let some smoke out, but it still works. It shows how strong these things are. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
So I turned it down again.
All right. Nice.
All right.
Okay.
Excellent.
And we'll move up to the AT series. With the AT, let's see here. I don't have it here today, the 100. The one I have here is the 200. Now the 100, the range is, or the wattage is 125 watts, 30 watts digital, as well as Julian mentioned, 4,000 memories in this tuner. And again, it tunes 0 within 6 seconds and basically instantly in regard to the memory frequencies. It does have a built-in frequency sensor as well. This series does, the AT, and again, 160 to 6 meters. That's the AT100. Now we have here on display the AT200, and this tuner, we get a lot of use out of it. This is our tuner here at the store. We use it with all of our HF rigs on display. So if you get a chance, you're near Anaheim, and you'd like to see it in action, stop by. But we do have it hooked up today. I think we have power on. And so I'm gonna do a quick demonstration. We were on 20 meters an hour, or 40, and now we moved up to 15 meters. And you can watch the bar here. It's got a very nice large display, bar display, with power out and also reflected power in your SWR. So I'm gonna just do a quick tune here on.
And I've got my microphone right by here so you can get an idea how loud this thing is.
Yep. And we're going to do this with a carrier. All right.
Yeah.
There we go. So I think I made a big change from 40 to 20 to 15. Okay. And there's, and as many know that with these tuners, you can I'll mention in a minute, use the cable for auto tuning directly from your transceiver, or you can do the tuning just by keying up.
Right.
So that's the AT200 Pro 2. It can handle up to 250 watts, 5 to 250 watts, 100 watts digital. So there you might want to consider, if you're running FT8, especially FT8 with 100 watts, you would consider the AT200 Pro. It's only 100 watts though on 6 meters. 4,000 memories. It has dual port, antenna 1, antenna 2. And the memory system works, it does 2,000 memories on 1 and 2,000 on antenna 2. So it knows the different antennas. Again, this is for dipoles, verticals, all types of antennas, beams, coax, fed antenna.
Do you know if this one runs off batteries as well?
No, I don't believe
Doesn't?
so.
Okay.
I don't believe so. And all these models also do have, besides the SO239, have your power connection, and also has a ground stud so that your system is grounded, okay? That's the AT200. We have it here in the store. We use it every day of the week, and it's a workhorse.
Yeah.
So it gets a workout regularly. We do have also the AT600. Basically, the difference is the 600 watts capacity. So if you're running a ALS 500 or ALS 600 Maritron, what is it, KP or Craft 500, this would be a great tuner for a 500 watt, 600 watt amplifier, which can, the 600 will also do 200 watts digital. Have you ever run 200 watts on digital?
I don't have a radio that does 200 watts.
Okay. We might have to get you a 101 MP.
Oh, thank you very much. I'll be happy to take that off your hands.
That leads us to the big old flagship,
Yeah.
Mr. 1000 there, AT1000. It's got a very nice, easy to read bar graph, 160 to 6 meters, dual antenna switch, 1,000 watts sideband, and 350 watts digital. This is the AT1000 Pro 2. And it's got a selectable ranges in regard to the meter. You can choose the 100 or the 1,000 watt scales, okay?
This is probably not a PODA
No,
or a soda.
it probably would not be.
So this is for your ham shack
definitely,
at home.
definitely. This series, the AT series, is known as a desktop series. So very beautiful, well made, and you can bypass the regular auto tuner in your radio and let it be tuned that way, or let the radio tune it through the cable. Okay, and that leads us to our last tuner. A lot of customers are not aware of this model by LDG, and that's the RT/RC 100 remote antenna tuner. Now this is designed for installation near the antenna. At the antenna feed point. It's weather resistant, so basically it's outdoor, fully automatic, and controlled remotely from the operator's position. It comes with some hardware to mount it, U-bolt. It also offers 2,000 programmable memories. There are no power or control signals because it's sent over the coax. So this is really well designed.
And this is the remote unit that goes in your
that's
shack.
the RC. 125 watts on sideband CW, 30 watts on digital. And again, it tunes within 6 seconds manually, and then auto tuner or memory tuner will do with less than a second, okay? And that's the RT/RC 100.
And that's for both of these units.
Yeah, they come together and with some hardware.
Excellent.
All right.
They work very, very well.
There you go. From our resident
that was our
scholar.
expert,
Very,
Bill
very,
Schultz.
Mr. Bill. And we got our LDG cables available to run that directly with the auto-tune system with the YACC1. It's going to work for like the FT710, 857, 897, 891, 991, FTDX10. We've got the YACC3 is going to work with the FTDX101, FTDX3000. We've got some ICOM cable, one of the most popular. Everybody's familiar with the 4-pin ICOM connection. 7000, 7200 ICOM IC718, 746, 756. So these are the cables available. And we're going to mention also some accessories by LDG, very, very popular in our store. We actually run out of them quite often, especially for POTA and SOTA, and that would be our BALUNs and UNUNs. And LDG offers 5 different types. We've got the 1-to-1 BALUN here, or is it? Yeah, the 1-to-1. I picked up the right one. And they're all color coded. So here's the 1-to-1. Okay. And the 1-to-1 basically is used for dipole, a resonant cut dipole, to the proper length. And then we've got the RBA, is that 4-to-1?
4-to-1. Yep.
4-to-1. And works great with twin lead. Some call ladder line. It's not officially ladder, but twin lead. Okay, 4-to-1 BALUN. And then we have the, I'm losing my train of thought here. The RU 1-to-1, right there.
Right here.
Yep. So, the UNUN 1-to-1, as you can see, 2 SO239, so it's an inline, basically a choke to keep the RF out of your shack and so forth, which would go near the back of the transceiver. You can use it with the 9-to-1 with an in-fed wire. So I just had a customer a few days ago bought one of these, going on a trip to Alaska. He's going to run an in-fed wire, and this is the UNUN that he's using. So there you go. And then last but not least, what did we leave out?
4-to-1.
4-to-1. The 4-to-1 used also for in-fed as well. And you can do part of it as counterpoise if you like. And that's an RU 4-to-1. These are very, very affordable. All of them are 200 watts PEP. Easy to take with you in a suitcase, even your carry-on, anywhere you go, even in the lady's purse.
And these have banana plugs,
yep.
And you can
and binding posts.
Binding posts.
Yeah, both. That's a good. Thanks for mentioning that. All righty, we have one last item.
Well, let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Because we've got all these great systems here, but sometimes I get lazy. I don't want to take my eyes off the radio. I want to know how many watts I'm putting out. I mean,
right.
We need something that really speaks to me.
Yeah. Speaks your language.
Yeah.
Right.
Do we have anything like that?
You speak Spanish also? German?
No,
well, yeah, we
German,
do.
Yes.
German? Oh, okay. Yeah.
Ja, ich spreche ein bisschen Deutsch.
Yeah, we have a trilingual device.
Really?
Yeah.
Would that be this thing over here?
Yes, it is.
Wow.
Once you bring it out. Well, probably one of the best kept secrets.
Yeah.
The TW1 talking watt meter.
Talking watt meter.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that. Forward, reverse, and SWR, and
Yep.
volume. Awesome.
Yep. And it does come in 3 languages, English, German, or Spanish.
Are those separate boxes, or is...
No.
Oh, so you can switch it over.
That's correct. Wow. And the speaker is built in. You don't need an external speaker. And this obviously is designed, those especially that are visually impaired, so, or just have a hard time looking at the small radios with small meters. And so this is a great device for that.
Or if you just want to learn Spanish, French, well, Spanish, English, and
that's true.
German.
Yeah. Impress when you do some QSOs, DX, you could impress some of the operators.
Telling them exactly how many watts you're putting out in Spanish.
It also has a continuous tone. So as you increase like power out, the tone will also get higher.
Oh.
It increase. So
Ausgezeichnet.
There you go.
There we go. Wonderful.
All right. And ladies and gentlemen, there you have a great lineup of LDG products. Great quality, great value, very affordable products.
I'm impressed. I love them.
Yeah,
I do.
Yeah, we're big fans of it here at HRO Anaheim. If you have any questions, give us a call at any of our HR stores near you or here in Anaheim with our team, and we're glad to help you out.
Okay. And if you like the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, do all those usual social media stuff. And we'll see you next time where we're going to talk about...
The experts.
Yeah.
The experts?
Rig experts, maybe.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Some antenna analyzer action.
All righty, sounds good.
Jeff, thank you so much.
Okay, Julian, 73.
Hey, we appreciate it.
Yeah.
73, everybody.
Happy 4th of July.
Indeed.
The forward power is 105 watts.
Wow.